Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. In today's episode we are going to be adding the rod production to our modular frames factory. Sorry, I can't speak. So we're going to add the foundations. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be a walkway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I planned this out right. We'll probably find out I didn't now. Okay. Let's just get rid of this tree. Over here. Get rid of it. And get rid of this. And we'll go this. Of leaves because I'm not picking them up because my inventory is too full, but it's fine. Let me just get rid of this and get rid of this tree. Okay, and then we'll put this back. And now we can count how many foundations we've done. So, walkway, all of this is going to be walkway, and that's walkway, so we need one more row out front I think. Zap him to get him out of the way. Nope. Zap. God, he's in the way! What if I zap you now? No, I need to get rid of this one, right? Okay, there we go. Right. Add all the walkways in. Okay, so we need 4 constructors all producing rods. So I'm going to extend this out. So this comes out by 5. Hold on, over here, and make sure it's directly up. And then add the roof. There we go. Now, we need 4 constructors. So let's add them in there. Is that where I want it? Double check. I think we can probably push it back 1. Yep, that's good. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now we're going to add the conveyor holes. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're probably wondering why we haven't hooked up the lifts to these guys yet. It's simply because it'll be nice and easy to just do those all in one go at the end. So we'll go around, climb up. And if we jump over these, what we're essentially going to do is take these last 2 smelters, raise them up this way. Oh, that one, yep. That's facing the wrong way. That means that all of these are going to be facing the wrong way. Oh, of course they are. There we go. I bet you're facing the wrong way as well. Yep. So that means they all are. There we go. let's put all of these back so it's just done, ready for later. Okay. Now we'll connect this one up into here as well. 1, 2. Like that. And then we're going to have splitters coming along here for all of these guys. 2 and 3. Put the lifts on. If we connect those all up with belts, then that's the rods being produced. The rods coming in to be produced. 1, 2. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And this guy's going to come around to here. 1, 2. There we go. So that's all of the rods will be fed down. We'll do the lifts down into the machines a bit later, but that's all of the rods being fed down into the machines and ready to go. Now on the other side, I've for some reason got an extra splitter. We're going to need, because we're going to do on the other side, we're going to do the, hold on, let me check. We're going to do the screws on the other side. So for that we're going to need another 1, 2, 3, 4 constructors, and we're short on cable. Have I got any wire on me? Yes. So if I just quickly grab a craft bench, I can make that cable that we need. There we go. Okay, we're going to hop down here and look onto this. Can we actually fit them this way? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that fit? Yes, it does. So we can just do it this way and it will work perfectly fine. Great. So now we'll mark out the walkways. The reason why I do the walkways first is so that I know where we're going to be walking around the factory. I just find it a lot easier to do it that way. So let's throw down the constructors. Nice and centered on the foundation, perfect. 2, 3, whoops, that's wrong. 3 and 4. Amazing. Right, anyway, we're going to add the wall, we're going to add the roof. So we just put the holes in. There we go. Put the floor holes in next. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, if we go back upstairs, we can figure out how many smelters we need to send into these guys. So, for the screws, we need to be sending 45 rods that way. 45 ingots that way, sorry. So what we're going to need is a merger on this machine and a splitter on that one. There we go, 1. And we'll go to there, That will go to there. Perfect. Now I want to bring that back this way and around that way. So let's just add the lifts on. And the splitters as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and we don't need a splitter for that last one. Connect these up. 1, 2, into there, 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 into there, there, and there. And now we're going to make this come around, so 1, 2. I'm going to pull it down to there, 1, 2, and into there. So now that should go perfectly straight all the way around and into these, which are going to make the cast screws. So I'm just going to add recipes to all of the machines first and foremost before we carry on. So iron ingot, if I press Control C, and then we could just Control V all the way across. There we go. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okie dokie. Next is the cast screws. So 3 of these are going to make cast screws at 100%. 2 and 3. And this last one is going to make cast screws, and it's going to be underclocked to 60.0001%, which means it's going to make 30 screws. And these guys are all going to make 50. So we're making 180 screws. Now we're going to run over and do the rods as well. So 1, I think these all make, yeah, these are all at 100%, no one needs to be underclocked. So 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now for the iron plates we're going to need another 5 constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to go and get some cable. That's fine, we'll go and get the cable. Okay, now that we have the cable that we need, we can start placing the foundations for the next part. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it needs to be 4 wide. Perfect. Let's add the walkways. Okay. And now we should start popping in the constructors for the plates. Pop it on there. How have I managed to do this wrong? So we don't need this front row. I mean, we might need it later, but right now we don't need it. And I'm concerned with what I'm doing now. We're doing one room at a time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab the roof and bring it over. So, second row, third row, and oops, one more. Okay, now we can add the floor holes in the back. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is the machine that we're going to underclock, so iron plates. And this one is going to be underclocked to 50%. Actually, no, this is not going to be the one that we're going to underclock, thinking about it. It'd be much easier to underclock this one at this end, because if we underclock to 50%, that therefore needs 15 rods per minute, which is exactly what we've got coming out of one of these machines. That's just basically what's left over. So that works out very nicely. So, I'm going to have this piece on there. And then I guess we're going to have this one here as well. We're going to add the roof, the top on there, and then bring this out, and we'll go 1, 2, and into what happened? Oh right, because it's not actually, yeah, okay, I got that wrong. So we're going to do it from sort of over there, so we can see what we're doing. 1, 2, and then loop that round and into there. So that's that one done. Now the others will need to be done on a Mark II belt. That belt's going to get in the way, isn't it? Okay, we'll figure it out as we go. In fact, these are going to feed in from the other side, I think. Let's get rid of the tops. We're going to have conveyor merger here, feeding out that way. This is where it's going to get slightly more complicated in order to deal with the layout. So it's going to come around, back 1, back 2, around there, and around there. And then we're going to have another conveyor merger on this line facing that way. And there we go, so we've got 30, 60 on this side, and oh, that's not in the right place. And then we'll have 60 on this side as well, both feeding into that one merger to make 120. So let's connect this one up as well. Like that, perfect. And connect it into the second merger. Now we're going to start needing the Mark II belts. So we're going to have it go to here, 1, 2. Oh, that's too far. Nope, that's not too far, that's fine. So we're going to add lift tops on all of these. And we'll add the splitters in as well. 1, 2, and 3. Bring that around into there. Connect that one up. Connect that one up. Connect that one up. Connect that to there. That one goes to there. And this one goes 1, 2, and back round into there. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is add the outputs for each of these machines. So that we can see where the outputs are coming up for each of the constructors. So first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, just 4. And on this side, where is it supposed to be? It's there, is it? think so, but just to double check. Yep, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this last set. Why is there no roof on this part? It should be. Whoops, I fell down. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we need to do now is start making the assemblers that will make the reinforced plates. So for that we're going to need 3 assemblers. We're going to need another rotor, so I'm going to go and grab that. Okay, so we've got the rotors, and now we can add the space for the assemblers. So we're going to go 1. I don't know how many we're going to need. Again, I should know this before I start, but I never actually do. But I know we need all these 3 by the way. So let's get rid of all of them to begin with. Sorry, don't need to, you're probably going to need away as well. Okay. And grab these last 2 leaves as well. Perfect. Right. So I think it's 3 forward for an assembler, I think. So we're going to slap down the assemblers, rotate them, move forward a bit, and let's lock the hologram in place there. Yeah, so it's 3 each way, and I think we need to go 1 block over. No, we don't. We go there. Okay. Second one in place right next to it, and the third one, yeah, and that gives us our walkway right here. Okay, but this isn't walkway. We're going to have another row in front, which is going to be the walkway. So we're going to add the walkway like this. Perfect. Okie dokie. Now we're going to add the, well, first of all we need to add the roof. I don't need it to go that far. How far do I need it to go? I need it to go to there. To there. To there. And to there. Okay, we're going to add the input lines. So the floor holes for the inputs. These are always slightly more awkward to do, so I think it's there, but I need to check. No, it's not. It's forward half a block. There we go. And then the next one. This is so awkward to do. Okay, there. This one is there, and I think it's there. I am probably going to connect the lifts up on these ones just so I know I've got all of the holes in the right place. So let's grab the lift and just connect them all up. These are probably going to need to be marked to belts. I'm not sure. I need to check. Okay, so reinforced iron plate, 30 and 60, so no, it doesn't need to be, marked twos, so that's fine. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up, and we're going to make the screws go into the machines first, and they're going to go in at the higher angle because that's going to be slightly annoying. Just double check, is this one with the screws? Yeah, these are the screws. Okay, so because they're going to be slightly more irritating, we're going to have them go up first, and they're going to go in higher up, just to make it a bit easier. So, the first two are going to be on one line. So let's grab a merger, like that, and connect this in, 1, 2, into there, there we go, and, oh please don't tell me that's going to clip that. I think it is. I don't remember what that is now. What is that? It's a splitter. Yeah, I know what that is. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to have to change this. That's really annoying. So this is going to have to come out to there. 1, 2. And then turn 1, 2. And into there. Just to make sure that we're not clipping this hole here. When we do that, what's this for? Oh, that's an output hole. Oh, okay, so I'm just going to move this whole row of splitters. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I pulled this whole row forward. So now that problem's fixed as well. What was it taking up? Right, the plates. So this needs to be Mark 2 welds. Like so. Okay, perfect. Right. Now, screws. Okay. So, the first set of screws I think I'm going to have come up this side. Now, I know I'm safe putting the splitter here because it's assemblers. Oops. It's assemblers, so it's definitely not going to be in the way. Make sure that these are the same height. Feed that into there. Okay. And now this is going to come around here. 1, 2. And come this way. To there. 1, 2. And it's going to come down. Oh, I've put that the wrong way. Oh, of course I have. Splitter. 1, 2, 3. Now it's not even lined up. Splitter. Not a smart splitter. Come on. We can do this. We don't need to get this wrong every 5 seconds. There. And then. Right, now we're going to get rid of these two. I'm going to grab the lift and put it there. And now this should be able to come around and into that lift. Perfect. Okie dokie. Now we're going to grab this splitter. Doesn't need to be a splitter actually, does it? Is it a merger? Yeah, it's a merger, so facing that way. And wait, I think. And that's going to the wrong line. Oh, of course it is. Okay. So it's to this second hole. 1, 2. Needs to be a merger. Why are we using splitters? There we go. Get rid of those. Grab this. And line it up. One that into there, and that one into there. Right, now these next two screws are going to come along onto here. So we're going to grab a merger, put it back, merge out that way. I'm hoping this is going to work how I want it to, but there's a good chance that it might not. So, that'll do. And then we need a stackable conveyor pole, and that needs to connect onto it, preferably without clipping. It clips a tiny bit, but I'm not really that bothered. Actually, that's still wrong. Okay, grab this, put it there, it needs to split out from this side, and now I need to reconnect the conveyor belts. I will get this right eventually. Right. 1, 2. And that goes in back to that. Perfect. Okay. Now this line is going to come along here. So, stackable conveyor pole and there. So that's where it's going to go. But it's going to start by going into this one. One, 2, 3. So it's not going to come in there actually. It's going to come out slightly. It's going to come out on the same as this one. Okay, so stackable conveyor pole there, and a stackable conveyor pole there. Okay, so we'll connect this up to there, connect this up to there. Okay, get rid of these. Place that roughly there. No, let's not actually just place that roughly there. Let's line it up with that. And we go 1, 2. So then we should be able to go there, to there, and there, into there. Perfect. Now this comes up until it matches. That goes into there, and it will go into there. Right, now we need to get all of these to be marked 2. So, this is marked 2, that's marked 2, marked 2, that's marked 2. And also, that's not marked 2. We are out of reinforced plates. Let's go get some more. Okay, so now we can finish making all of the lines Mark 2. This is a Mark 2, and this is a Mark 2. Perfect. The next job is just to connect up the plates into these holes. And the plates are the ones that are coming from over here. So all of these are going to merge onto one line. One Mark 2 line and go into the holes over there.